Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is day 9 of our body, mind, soul 30 days of yoga transformation challenge, and today's practice is a strength and balance fusion. So it's pretty self-explanatory. We'll be doing poses that build strength and also that challenge our balance. So let's get started. Well, bring yourself into a comfortable seated position. Hands resting on the knees, on the lap. Let's take a couple breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take another deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And come back to your natural breath. Releasing any control over the breath, letting it flow. Now your next inhale will sweep the arms up overhead. Let's move into our easy twist. Press the palms away here, interlace the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, start to twist to your right. Left hand outside of right knee. Right fingertips rest behind you. Look over to the right, or maybe look over the right shoulder. Let's take an inhale, come to center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away again. Exhale, twist to the left, same thing. Right hand outside of left knee. Good. Inhale to center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Exhale, release the hands, grab the elbows, and let's move into some circles here, kind of opening the shoulders. So let's move around, move the arms around to the right. And do the same thing to the left. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's come up on hands and knees. And stretch into the wrists. Hands underneath shoulders. Knees underneath hips. Start to rock back and forth over the wrists. Coming as far forward as you can, feeling that stretch. Remember, if you tend to have pain in the wrists, you can bring blocks underneath the hands, or you can make fists. If anybody has any more tips about wrist pain, feel free to leave them in the comments. And then let's bring our fingertips to face the side and go side to side. Good. Now pivot your fingers around to face you. And we'll float back and forward. Good. Bring your fingers back around to face the front. Bring your big toes together, knees wide, and float the hips back towards the heels for Balasana, child's pose. Arms extend forward. Melt the chest down towards your mat. Let your forehead or your chin rest on the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward again. From here, let's move into balancing table. So start to extend your right leg back. Flex the foot back behind you. Extend the left arm forward. Engage the belly here. Pull the belly button back towards the spine. Trying to keep your back nice and flat. If bringing both out is a lot for you, you can do just your leg only. Good. Let's release and switch sides. Extend that left leg back. Flex the foot. Right arm forward. Release down. We'll do the other side again. Right foot, left arm. Belly is engaged. And release. Left foot, right arm. Extend, hold. And release. Let's do one more time each side. Right foot, left arm. And release. Left foot, right arm. And release. Good. Let's move into down dog, tucking our toes under, lifting our hips up and back. Press the chest towards the thighs, press the heels towards the ground. Let's pedal our feet. Alternate bending one knee at a time. Make sure that spine is long, nice flat back. Remember, your heels don't have to touch the ground, just press them towards the ground. Good. Let's walk this left foot in a half step and extend the right leg straight back for three-leg dog. You can stay just like this or bend that right knee. Let that right foot come over towards the left. Lower the right shoulder down. You can also extend this right leg back down from the knees if you like. Take an inhale. Exhale, step your foot up in between your hands. However you get there is just fine. You're going to stay up on this back toe. Widen your stance to about hips distance apart so you can get some stability as you raise up. And we'll sweep the arms up, coming to Chandrasana, high lunge. Right knee is nice and aligned over the ankle. Good, nice and strong here. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight into this right foot. I'm going to step back a bit. Shift your weight into this right foot and hug the left knee into your chest. Trying to keep both arms extended up if you can. Point those left toes down towards the ground. Good. Inhale. Exhale, step this left foot down. Stepping the feet a little bit wider than hips distance. And we're going to sit straight down into Utkatasana, this wide leg version of chair pose. Good. Keep those arms extended up. Engage the belly. Should be able to wiggle the toes, so shift your weight into the heels. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart center, and we're going to come to Vriksasana, tree pose. So I'll give you 3 options for Vriksasana. Option 1, left toes rest down. The heel rests on the ankle. Option 2, the calf. Option 3, we grab it, we bring it all the way up to the thigh. Just make sure you're avoiding resting your foot on your knee. So as long as you're above or below your knee, you're totally fine. Hands can be at heart center for Vriksasana. Find your jishti, your focal point. That'll help you balance. Let that left knee be nice and open. Take an inhale. Exhale, big step back with the left foot. Rotate the back heel down and bring the arms out wide. And then bend into this right knee until it's nice and aligned over the ankle for Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Check the alignment of your arms here, making sure they're coming out from the shoulders. Good. You can inhale. Exhale, windmill those hands down on either side of the front foot. Step the right foot back, come to a plank position, and we'll move through our vinyasa. Starting in plank, lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra or up dog, so you can just peel the chest off the ground, or you can straighten the elbows coming all the way up to up dog here. Knees and thighs are lifted off the ground as well, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, come to down dog. Good. Take a couple breaths here. If you need a rest, drop down to the knees, come to balasana, pause the video, whatever you need to do. A couple more breaths. From here, let's walk the right foot in a half step. Extend that left leg back. Inhale. You can stay here or bend that knee, open the hip, lower the left shoulder down. You can inhale in your three-leg dog. Exhale, step that left foot up in between the hands. However you get it there works fine. Coming up on the right toe. Widen your feet to hips distance apart. Sweep the arms up. Come to Ashtashandrasana. Good. I love high lunge because it's definitely a strength and a balance challenge. Staying up on that back toe. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight into this left foot. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Point those right toes down towards the ground. Good. Find your jishti, your focal point to help you balance. Inhale. Exhale. Step the right foot out a little bit wider than hips distance. Engage the belly. Pull the belly button back towards the spine. Sit down into your wide-legged Utkatasana. You should be able to wiggle those toes, so let your weight kind of be in your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands to heart center. Come to Vriksasana. Remember those options. Ankle, calf, or thigh. Avoiding the knee. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, big step back with the right foot. Rotate the back heel down. Bring that left knee over the ankle. Arms come out wide for Virabhadrasana 2. Palms facing downward. Check the alignment of your arms. Good. Inhale and warrior 2. Exhale, windmill those hands down on either side of the front foot. Left foot steps back as we come to plank. And we'll move through our vinyasa, lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Spend a few breaths in down dog. Drop down to the knees if you need a break. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Big toes together, knees wide. Float the hips back for Balasana. Child's pose. Catching your breath here. See if you can slow that breathing down. Take an inhale in Balasana. Exhale, come forward to table position, and we'll come to Palakasana, plank pose. So extend those legs back, come on the toes. Now if you need a little bit more support, drop down to the knees, keep that belly engaged. Let there be a ramp from your shoulders down towards your knees if you're modifying your plank. Otherwise, we'll stay up here in Palakasana for a few breaths. Focus on the breath. Make sure you're taking nice full inhales and exhales. Good. Feel free to drop down to your knees at any time to modify. Good. Couple more breaths here. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, and the chin down. Keep the hips lifted. Good. And then we'll pull through and come to the belly. Bring the tops of the feet flat. Extend the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers behind you. Press the fists away. Peel the chest off the ground. Bring the chin parallel to the floor. Press the hips into the ground, the pelvis into the ground. And if you like, you can lift the feet as well. Lift the feet, the legs, the thighs, the knees for our locust pose. Good. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Stack your forearms, rest your forehead down. You can shake your hips out here a little bit, side to side. Let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders again. And we'll make our way to a seat. Let's bring the legs out wide. We'll come to a seated straddle. Legs out wide, flex the toes towards you. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, start to hinge forward. You can let your hands come down to the ground. Maybe your forearms rest down. Trying to keep the spine somewhat long. Inhale. Exhale, walk back to a neutral position. Use the hands to bend the knees. Let's bring the legs together with the feet bent. Maybe about a foot in between each foot. The hands come behind you, fingertips facing forward, and we're going to lift for this reverse tabletop. Now, if that doesn't feel good, you can stay lower, but if it feels okay, lift those hips. Head can fall back, or you can tuck your chin. Do what feels good. We'll kind of rock back and forth. It's a good stretch on the shoulders. And inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward and set the hips down. If this isn't comfortable on the shoulders, feel free to release the posture. This is an intense shoulder stretch. Take an inhale. Exhale, let's gently come down to our back. Hugging the knees into the chest, rocking side to side. Again, inhale, curl your body into a ball. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release to Savasana. Feet reach towards the bottom corners of your mat. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. A deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Another deep inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And then come back to your natural breath. Releasing any control over the breath again. And gifting yourself this time to relax for the next couple moments after all the hard work you just did. Now your next inhale, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Coming back into your body, back into the room. And when you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow. Just taking a moment here to reflect on your practice and to extend gratitude towards yourself for this act of self-care and self-love today. And when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat again. And together we'll sweep the arms up overhead. Inhale, let the hands meet. Exhale, float the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this strength and balance practice. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this practice as we start to move into these more challenging practices. Let me know how you did, if you felt like everything was attainable for you. Check the links in my description box about joining my channel as a member, Black Yogi Nico Marie merch, and my DJ channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.